Go.
Welcome to the Bricked Up 400 from IMS. Here's 100 for a starting grid.
The package for these race cars have changed. Maybe we'll see less wrecks. You know, this race wasn't in season 2. They had to take it off because of how bad the racing was, but they have it tuned out. So on your front row, we have Biggie Mannings and the legendary. Then Gru Jerold, Flint and Steel, Brian Griffin, selling coke, Gyatt Jones, the Pope, Pickle, Sid Toilet, Wiggly Willy, Fire Cheese, Chuck E. Cheese, Miley Cirus, Bigg, Fire Alarm, Bobby Balls, Jackson's Goofy, John Balls, Bill Clinton, Bort Thompson, Jack Tickleson, Chicken Jockey, Obama Rizz, Dingaling, Goonie Bustin, Pedfile, Richard Nixon, PPN, and I messed it up. Dingaling, Goonie Bustin, Pedfile, Richard Nixon, PP Head, Ferb Rizz, John F. Kennedy, Leeky Bum, Domer Grimson, Homer Bottle Sweat, Phineas Bob, 9/11, Musford Lettuce, Quagmire, Walter White, and Chris to round out your field today at Indy.
That was almost your best starting grid.
Yeah, I think that was the new worst after Daytona.
So, let's talk about the points headed into today. So, the points after Daytona yesterday, Gru Jerold at 122 points compared to Brian Griffin's 71. He has about
almost a 30-point cushion.
I'd say a 40-point cushion over Brian Griffin. He could literally crash and burn and die for the next 3 races and still have a decently sized points lead.
And that's pretty much what happened yesterday at Daytona. He didn't get any points yesterday, but Brian Griffin didn't get any points, so it didn't really disadvantage or advantage anyone. But in your pace car today, we have that cloud over there.
And for your start your engines order,
we actually have the scoreboard tower down in the front stretch.
Yeah.
My pick to win today, Gru Jerold. He's really good at these speedways. He's shown very great speed at any track ever in NutCar, basically. This guy's fast. I think he'll be the first guy to break double digits in wins in NutCar. What about you, Laird?
I've got the legendary winning. He's shown some speed today. Did not have a great mid-season, but I think he's starting to bounce back. He's on the front row today. He's just shown speed all the last couple days. Let's talk about the Pope and his kind of surprising mid-season charge. He's an 8th. He qualified 8th, and he was up front in the Daytona race last night. Very good speed shown by that 31 car. Did not expect him to be this good after a not very good, kind of poor season 2, So that's pretty surprising. I'm pretty sure this is Selling Coke's best starting position ever, with a 6th place quali spot. Yeah, I don't know if he's ever qualified better than that, so pretty good for that 67 car.
Well,
all the usual suspects up here today.
It wasn't a points-paying race, but he qualified on pole for the All-Nut Open.
Yeah, he did. But I really don't want to. I wouldn't count that.
All right, and now for your start your engines order by that scoring tower.
Drivers, start your engines.
I didn't expect the scoring tower to sound like that.
I know. I know, I didn't know the scoring tower was from Minnesota.
You know, I would think it would have an Indiana accent. You know, because it's like
Literally
Indiana.
IMS.
And now for the longest pace lap on the schedule, actually.
Nah, Brock just let remember being longer.
I think that, but definitely we'll have a long cautions. Let's talk about the halfway break. They made this race 24 laps, which is pretty long, so there will be a halfway break at lap 12 if the caution doesn't come out before that. But if a caution comes, whoa, uh-oh. I think Bigg's having trouble.
Big on the apron. It looks like he's having some car issues.
We'll see about that later, but if the caution doesn't come out before lap 12, there will be a competition yellow. But if the caution comes out on like lap 10, there will no longer be a yellow. It'll just be that. But kind of concerned about the 97. This is the second race in a row where somebody has had an issue before the start. This is very common for in the series. Very concerning. Pickle had this issue.
Better, man.
Yeah. They just said they'd make them safer, you know. Anyway, we'll check up on the 97 lane. Coming to the green on the best oval on the schedule. Hopefully. We're green at Indy for the bricked up 400.
Biggie Mannings leads them into one.
You know, I've
Great start.
I've noticed something about that 6 car. Whenever he starts on pole, he surges ahead.
The 6 of Biggie Mannings is one of the best restarters in the sport right now, and he's showing that today. Gru Jerold is trailing. The legendary tried to make a move on the inside, wasn't close enough into the short chute.
Who will lead the lap 1? And it'll be a 6 car. And Selling Coke got by Flint and Steel on that low lane. As they
if you can make that low lane work, you can probably pass the person in front of you. Very good pack racing happening behind the top 8 or so, maybe the top 10.
Yeah, they're still side by side. I don't think it's going to work out if they keep on going like that. Pit stops are in the question today. We don't know if they'll make it. It's just out there, the idea of pit stops. I think at the competition.
I think there will be a pit stop.
And Gru Jerold's caught up to the 6 car.
He's going to make the move soon. Maybe on the backstretch. First possible lead change of the day. He's right on the bumper of the 6.
Oh, he's thinking
thinks
about
about it.
Had to back off. And Selling Coke's on the move. He's battling with Brian Griffin now.
For 4th. Great speed shown by that 67 IMS today. Yeah, the 4 of Gru Jerold is just right there. He just can't pull out a line.
And now all 3 of them are together.
This is a 3-way battle for the lead.
And we've already got Bigg, he's back out. shocker issue at the start of the race. That's his done day.
Oh, the legendary moving to the inside of Gru Jerold. Couldn't get it done.
Now it slowed him down a lot, though. It'll set him up in the straightaway. And as you saw, Fire Cheese now passing the 9 car.
That attempted pass by the legendary slowed Gru Jerold a lot. He has lost valuable seconds to Biggie Mannings. And here's the battle for 4th between Brian Griffin and the no longer rookie Selling Coke.
Selling Coke has some really promising speed this season. I think he'll have a good points finish today. Or points finish.
Thinking about it, into 1, he goes to the inside.
Oh, and he's under Brian.
He made it work. Into the short suit, stays side by side.
And he gets by him in turn 4, maybe. Oh, Brian's making that top lane work.
Brian has better corner exits, I feel like, than Selling Coke.
Well, he also makes that top lane work somehow.
I know. Probably one of the only drivers to be able to do that. Gru Jerold is back on the tail of Biggie Mannings. Just hasn't been able to pull out a line to afford a pass.
Let's look back in the pack. Let's see what's going on here. And there's still a double file. And this is all the stuff you don't see. Oh man, Selling Coke. Whoa, there's contact!
Contact!
What happened? Is the yellow out or something? Nope, they're still green. That was some hard contact there. We will look back at that right now. Let's see what happened in that contact there. Oh! It looks like Brian just kind of backed out for some reason. We don't know what happened.
Brian's spotter might have told him that he was clear without actually seeing the 67 on his inside.
Well, there's no caution for that, and Brian's falling back. We saw some damage on the left side of his car. He's losing a lot of positions. This track is never good to Brian.
He might have damaged a little bit of aero on the left rear of that 111.
We'll see if he comes down pit road to fix it. It might be worth it to just stay out and see if he can get into the point still. Maybe catch that competition yellow.
Yeah, that's probably what he's talking about with his crew chief right now. Is it worth it to come down to pit road and repair aero, or just wait for the yellow?
Whoa, the 0 under the 8 now.
It looked like he moved him up a little bit. It looks like he moved the 8 up the track a little bit.
And look at Selling Coke. He's kind of falling back. He was in the lead group. He kind of just backed out.
Jerold's still not able to find his way around Biggie Mannings, who has dominated this race, led every single lap.
Maybe Biggie Mannings could get that 4th career win. Or Gru Jerold could go for his 8th.
This would be a huge win for Biggie Mannings.
Yes, absolutely. He's in 4th in points right now. That'd be big points day for him. Moving forward in the championship.
Now, fun fact, there's actually 4 drivers in the Nut Car series from Indiana, and one of them is from Indianapolis. That is the 0 of Pickle. He's an Indy native. He's running 5th right now at his hometown track.
It's Selling Coke. He keeps on backing off. Uh-oh.
Oh.
We've got a battle. Never mind.
He thought about it. It's just really hard to get runs at this place.
It's very hard to pass.
Especially on this main front and back stretches. But I think Gru Jerold can get it done. He thought about it in 2. Has to back off again.
Brian is now holding 7th. Maybe that contact just kind of let the 8 and the 0 by. I don't think there's anything too bad on that car.
I think we are going to get to that halftime break. We are going to take the white flag on before the brake caution, which isn't really a white flag, but
it's just 1 to go to the break. 2 to go, really. We don't know exactly when they'll do it. And Brian's now getting by the 67. So Coke's slowing down a lot.
yeah. Brian seems to have stabilized his position. He hasn't really been falling back as much as he was earlier. Biggie Mannings leading them on to lap 12. I think he's going to get this caution.
Wiggly Willy trying to do something to Brian here. Maybe they're...
And for Brian,
Whoa.
this worked. They stacked up a little bit there. Wiggly Willy and Fire Cheese had to back out. Wiggly Willy tries to go to the inside.
And it is confirmed the yellow is out. They're going to race back to it, though.
Pretty sure Biggie Mannings is going to take the caution. Here they come. Into 3 to the short chute. Into 4. And...
Oh,
Biggie Mannings.
Oh, he tried to do something there.
Biggie Mannings will lead them to caution.
And now
And
here's
for
the big
Brian-
question. Do you come down to pit for fresher tires, or you stay out for track position?
Now, if I was a crew chief right now, I would probably call my car into pit. This race is long enough where tires will probably make a difference towards the end of this race, which we're probably going to see a good battle down pit road here, boys.
If they pit, I would go for track position. I don't think there's enough time to pass this whole field, even if you have fresh tires.
I mean, 13 laps or 12 laps isn't much time, but you have to remember, this is Indy. This is one of the biggest tracks on the schedule, besides like Talladega and Daytona. You have enough time, and with really fresh tires, and you know, like, the rest of the field is like on pretty worn rubber, especially with IMS, it beats the rubber like more than other tracks. It's
He eats
pretty well
rubber
known for
like Jackson with Big Macs.
It does. It does. It's a pretty well-known track for eating rubber pretty bad. So you could probably pass a good 9 or 10 cars.
Well, it's
in,
definitely
like,
gonna be a controversial
5
call.
laps.
I don't think anybody's gonna pit. That's my prediction.
Well, we'll see.
On pause. Here we go. Pits are open. Does anybody take?
We have 0 takers this lap.
Nope, everybody's staying out.
You might be right. Everyone might be good to make it.
Now those tires might give you an advantage.
It would be a pretty crazy call to come in and take some fresh Goodyears, but I don't think anyone's going to, which is going to make this pretty interesting to see if anyone can make it to the finish. I think they can.
We'll see. We'll be back at Lights Out. Lights Out at Indy. Nobody came in under the caution. And we're getting ready to get back under green after this halfway caution.
Yep, they're going to do a double file restart. NetCar started implementing those. Biggie Mannings on the inside, the defending champ and goat of the sport, Gru Jerold on the outside, and the Indianapolis native in fourth for this restart.
Teammates on the outside, Gru Jerold and Pickle.
Alright, pace car is in. Here we go.
Pretty even launch this time. The 12 tried to make something happen there. Oh, and the 6 launches away again.
Another great restart by Biggie Mannings. He is rocketing away. Look at the speed that thing has on those restarts. Fantastic restarter.
Gru Jerold loses second place to Legendary.
He is now pushing the Legendary, thinking about pulling a pass off to get back into second.
And the 0
Pickle on that high lane. He's going to lose a couple spots. Gru Jerold thought about it. Into turn 1.
Now there's a good run coming to Biggie Mannings.
The Legendary might give Biggie Mannings a run for his money. You probably want to catch him now before he runs away with the lead and probably the win.
You have to do the perfect pass, because if you mess the pass up, that's your race basically. And here comes Bill Clinton trying to fight for some points after winning yesterday at Daytona. He's back in the points.
Ryan has been bleeding spots all race. He's down to 8th.
And the 6, man, they just cannot form a pass on that 6 car.
Biggie Mannings has led every single lap under green so far. With 5 laps to go at Indy.
Wiggly Willy has that last point spot. Points are so valuable. Maybe the Pope can get some more points for the season. Will Wiggly Willy hold on? Can Brian still get some points? He's second in points. And it's all about points today. This is going to be a really crucial race, and the yellow is out.
Caution is out.
And big
Walter
damage.
White has damage. This is huge.
Phineas Bob also has some damage. This will alter the race. We're going to go in overtime. We'll see what happened. We found the source of the wreck. Let's see what happened. And Walter White just came down onto Phineas Bob. Oh, selected the 188. And then, oh my god!
Oh!
He flipped! The 188 of Leeky Bum has flipped, and that was a hard crash. We'll look into this now. Let's watch another replay of that flip from the 188. That was insane. There we go. The wreck's about to happen in front of him. And then he gets collected.
Collected.
Hard impact.
Here comes Quagmire. Boom!
A driver's side impact. I mean, oh my god. What an idiot.
About 3 times.
I mean, look. He had so much time to slow down and not... I mean, I don't get it. Oh! And
The 188 getting rushed to the infield care center.
we will check
up on his
the
condition later.
Yes, we
But
will.
this
report.
caution is huge
Yes,
for the race.
that might be a big turning point in this race. That yellow is going to screw everyone up. I didn't expect the flip to happen today.
Yeah. Maybe Biggie Mannings doesn't get as much of a restart and the legendary could take the lead.
Well, it gives them another chance at it, for sure. And I'll leave the commentating to Laird for just a second. I will get something.
So, your top 5 is Biggie Mannings in the 6th, the legendary in the 12, Gru Jerold in the 4, hometown hero Pickle in the 0, and season 1 champion Flint and Steel in the 8th for your top 5. You got selling coke just outside of the top 5. He's lost a couple positions from his starting spot in 6th. Wait, no, I'm sorry. He actually didn't lose any at all. He's in the exact same spot. We got Fire Cheese in the 15 and 7th. Last race winner Bill Clinton in 8th. Brian Griffin, he did lose a couple spots. He is now in 9th. Wiggly Willy in the final points position in 10th. This restart is probably going to decide the race, and I'm pretty sure we are going to go into overtime. So, yeah, I did not expect this Indy race to be this crazy. I did not expect a flip, that's for sure. But yeah. So, overtime, infinite attempts. If they can make it to the white flag, then the race is over. If they do not, they will wreck and restack for another shot. So, let's talk about the points, sure. So, Gru Jerold, huge point advantage. If he finishes where he finishes right now, or if he finishes where he is right now, he will still easily have the points lead. Next to second place, Brian. He's a little bit farther back in 9th, just barely in the top 10. Then we got the legendary, looking to probably improve his points position. He's actually pretty close to Brian. I think I don't have the time to do the math, but I'm pretty sure if the legendary finishes above Brian, and especially with a runner-up finish, then he can probably take second in points. But as long as Gru Jerold still has a huge points cushion that he built up,
I'm back.
Then
so
he will
pit?
not take the points lead. No one pit. We are
going
at
over
light
overtime
out in overtime. I already explained to the viewers how overtime works while you were gone, so you don't need to.
So overtime is... I'm good. Alright, who's you pick to win, Laird?
Now that this caution has come out and we're going into overtime, I got the legendary. He's still my pick to win. He's in second. I think a good jump off the line by the legendary, maybe to match Biggie Mannings' jumps that he's been getting all race. He can probably take the lead, and since it's kind of hard to pass here, he can probably run away to the win.
My pick, I'm going for Gru. He may be in third place, but he's really strong at these speedways.
Let's talk about Pickle in 4th. Pickle from Indianapolis. He's having a pretty good day.
Yeah, that team's really good. They have a really good speedway program. And maybe they can get another speedway win. Here we go. An overtime restart at the other World Center of Racing. Here we go. The bricked up 400 as Mustard Lettuce has some problems in the background. Here we go. Into the restart zone. Overtime at Indy. Alright, this comes down to who gets the launch, but it's going to be the legendary off the line.
Great start, legendary.
And he's
Tries
ahead.
to dive in, and he takes the lead. Just as I predicted, Biggie Mannings trailing. Can he pull out for a final 2-lap pass at Indy? Top 3 bunched up. They got away from the rest of the field. They're still side by side behind. But the top 3 separated from the rest of the field.
Can they take the white flag?
The legendary is going to take the white flag. Can Biggie Mannings try and win this race? He's led every other lap.
Here we go.
Or is he gonna...
Final lap at Indy. What can Biggie Mannings do? Can the Rizz Tona 500 champion take the dub at another crown jewel race? Here we go. Gru Jerold trying to make something happen on the 6. The Indy native right behind him trying to salvage whatever happened on a restart. But I think it's going to be the 12. Going into 3 and 4. Any last ditch efforts? And it's going to be the legendary. He's going to win another crown jewel in the Nut Car schedule. The Brickyard is back. And the legendary takes it.
Biggie Mannings. This must be one of his most painful defeats. He led every other lap besides the overtime finish when it mattered most. And that is the Bricked Up 400.